What's going on, Assassins? It is also the weekly reset in Assassin's Creed Origins. So, we've got two gods. We have Anubis as our normal god, and we have Sekhmet as our high-powered god, which means that she's going to be 3 levels above us. I'm going to show you how to do this and how to beat them. I'm Darkshire, the YouTube Assassin. Let's get into this. So Anubis is really not too hard as long as you have the right gear set up. Again, everything I run is always anything that will give you health. If you don't have stuff that'll give you health, try to get something that'll do like a little extra damage, like a little bit of poison or something. But eventually, once you start defeating these gods, you'll start getting a lot of gear that will give you little energy for either shooting them. So my bows, both of them, will give me extra health, which you'll need when you're fighting these guys. And then my swords will actually give me health as I take them down as well. When you get about a quarter of the bar down, you'll see that he starts bringing out his minions, and they're pretty much pushovers. All you have to do is just take them out real quick. Make sure you grab all those bags that you see around there, because that'll give you extra arrows. That's the only way you're going to refill your arrows while you're bottling this stuff. Otherwise, it does become a pain. It becomes a chore. Every time you're trapped in one of those bone cages, get out immediately, because he does drop little red bands or circles that they'll expand and just poison you. Try to dodge all these hyenas best you can, and then go right back to shooting them right there in the chest. Again, here we go. We're getting close to about 50%. I mean, all his things are really not that bad. He only has the dogs. He has the minions that he raises. He does that kind of wall there. And I believe he throws like a couple of firebolts. But the thing is that pretty much just stay out of the way of all the hazards. You see those hazards there? That circle grew. It'll keep growing. Take that guy out. Get out of the bone cage. And the other thing is, you can actually have him damage his own minions with all his things. All those little hazards that he puts up, they'll take the hit. So just keep running, keep running. When you get to about 75%, you'll notice he starts bringing out this pack of hyenas here. And they're not that hard. You just knock them out real quick. Again, he's going to put up those bone cages. So make sure you got them. And just get out of the way quick. You definitely don't want to be in that bone cage surrounded by a bunch of hyenas or jackals, whatever these things are. But at that point, you know you're almost done. Don't pay attention to the health bar. Pay attention to how many arrows you have, surviving, and just keep it moving, hitting them in the chest. Keep avoiding every hazard you can. So there we go. He's down. Once he's down, run around, see if you can find a couple of those close bags and pick them up so that you can go on to the next god. So there you go. For doing it, I got my drachma. I got XP for doing it, and I get double XP because I've already got all the prizes, so I don't need it. So now I'm going to go on to Sekhmet, who I believe is the tougher one. Now, again, we're going to handle Sekhmet the same way we handled Anubis, where we're going to keep going in circles. We're going to keep avoiding his hazards, or her hazards. But the thing with Sekhmet is, I believe that she is the harder one out of all the gods. In fact, difficulty from easiest to hardest, I believe, is Anubis, Sobek, and then Sekhmet. And the key to it all is the hazards. Sekhmet has a lot of hazards. Look at this fire she's got. And you got to avoid it. She'll do either the 1 beam or the 2 beams. Okay, so she switches it up. Again, this is hard mode. Even when she's not hard mode, normal mode, she's still hard. So here we go. She sends out her minions, and these minions are going to be tougher. Okay, she also throws fireballs. She's got her own firewall. In fact, she's so tough that sometimes her own minions will drop those bags that contain all the arrows that you need. So just keep swatting at them. Make sure to avoid them. Try to get them quickly or get in the way of the hazards and let them take that punishment, because they will get beat down by those hazards. She does not care. All right, here we go. She's going to throw fireballs, I believe. No, she brought out more minions. Even quicker. It's just really wild, all the hazards that she's got going. Like I said, 1 beam, 2 beam. She throws fireballs. Here come the fireballs. I believe she's got a firewall. And these things are really tough, especially since if it lights you on fire, you can burn. So there we go. We got rid of those guys as quickly as we could. I know I'm making it look easy because, like, she's already halfway. See? She just burned me and I'm lit on fire. Got more minions coming out. And I am ending her pretty quickly because I have the other bow. I have the one that shoots like 5 arrows at once. But here you go. 2 fire beams. I think that helped me out there. It roasted the other guy. And also, whenever you're fighting the gods, killing any of these other guys does damage directly to her as well. It does it to all the gods. If you hit the gods at all, they start feeling that pain from those minions. Here we go. Look at this. Now I'm out of arrows again. I got to switch to the other one. And you see how, like, my health keeps moving. You definitely need something to increase your health or help you survive by draining their health. There we go. She didn't even want to go. She wanted to stay in the Matrix. Absolutely insane. So here we go. I got my 1000 XP. I'm going to get drachma, and then I'm also going to get more XP because there are no prizes for me to collect. So I'm not upset about that. But the next thing we're going to do, we're going to go and check out Reda, which is the daily, and see what he has for us. In all the major towns, you'll find Reda, and he runs the Nomad's Bazaar. You can make purchases of the carbon crystals or the Heka chest. If you buy a Heka chest, there's a chance that you'll get legendary or epic weapon, armor, item, something like that. Here I got an epic, which I don't need. So besides doing that, you could also sell back all the items that you don't need. And if I got that shield, which I know I have 2 of them, I can just sell off the extra one. So there we go. Or I can sell both of them off if I don't want them. But I'll just sell the one. And then the thing is that any item that you get from him, it'll be your current level. So you might have 2 or 3 of the same level. Or a higher level.
Perhaps you can find it if you did it. Have a short discussion with him. You can take whatever he has.
Now this quest he gives us is stolen goods. Every day he gives us a different quest. This is your daily. Okay? And every day he'll give you a quest. He'll give you an opportunity to gain all kinds of items, XP, and weapons, armor, things like that. We're going to go take this guy out. Each day, Reda will ask you to do a different task. This one is stolen goods, so we have to go and kill the guy who actually stole the goods, and then we get to keep it. Now, this is one of those cases where once we do the job, we don't have to return to Reda. But there are some cases where you're going to have to return to Reda, and he'll give you the payment. He'll either ask you for, like, animal skins or something, or ask you to find somebody, something along those lines. And each time you do it, every single day, you get the chance to get a brand new item. So this guy right now might be holding a legendary item. He might be holding an epic item. You know, it might be something we really need. It might be absolute crap. We don't know. All there is to do the job, and then we'll find out from there. Now, back in the day, this was the Origins version of Sargon Shop, and we found a way to, like, do these Heka chests involving shutting off your internet and then turning it back on, so that way it was like you perpetually did not complete the task, or you completed it offline, and then when you turn the internet back on, it actually gave you the quest again, the same exact quest. So if it was something like this, you were in luck. If it was something like, go grab X amount of skins and bring it back, you were out of luck, because you would have to make sure you had as many skins as was needed. But you could do it for hours, have a billion ability points, and all kinds of other stuff. Here we go. We killed him. 1,500 XP. And he gave us just an epic item. So, that was nothing. But that's all there is to that. That's how you do your weekly resets this week. That's also how you do today's daily. Or you might have a different daily. Hopefully you do, because it'll be more fun. And hopefully you had better luck than me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until the next one, take care.